Hello, I'm ALLIE DUZETT, and tonight I was going to do a quick session on the idea that I can't have what I really want. So go ahead and take a minute to take some deep breaths, get in tune with your body, and feel your feelings. The idea that I can't have what I really want is a subconscious program that many people deal with. And when we deal with that belief, we unconsciously sabotage our success and the things that we really want. And sometimes we find that we can be really successful in fields that we don't really care about, but we struggle when it comes to the things that we really do care about. There are a number of books out right now that discuss the zone of genius. And that's the spot where you're like excellent at what you do. You're the only person that can do what you do. You love it. Your clients love you. It's the perfect situation. And then you have the zone of excellence, which is a step down from the zone of genius. And that's where you're really good at what you do, but it doesn't quite fill you up. You know, it's not where your joy is. But people still want you to do those things because you're good at them, but you don't really love it. So when we have this subconscious program that I can't have what I really want, a lot of times we can end up actually having a lot of excellence in our lives, but it's just not getting us to that zone of genius where we want to be. And so my goal for all of us is to be geniuses, yes, and do the things that we love and have just the lives of our dreams. So we have to clear this belief. We have to clear this idea that I can't have what I really want. So this belief is going to take 2 images to clear, or at least that's what we're going to be doing at this time. So go ahead and again, get in tune with your body, and we'll work on the first image. This first image is of a bird, and it is a bird that has no nest, and what it really wants is a nest, and a mate, and a family, and enough food, and it has all these things that it wants, but all it does is it flies around kind of aimlessly while the hail is pelting it, and the rain is pelting it, and it's snowing, and people are around, and other animals are in its way and hunting it, and it feels like it has nowhere to go and no support, and it can't build this nest. And all that it really wants is this nest and connection. Okay, so the underlying belief for this bird is I can't have what I really want. And there's a bunch of emotions here. Blaming of self, of the universe, of everybody and God, everybody and everything. It says, everybody and everything is conspiring against me so that I cannot have the life that I want. And it can't release yet because there's a lot of resentment, bitterness, hatred, anger, self-directed anger. I've brought this upon myself. I'm unworthy of having the things that I really want. Go ahead and start breathing these things out. I can feel the yawns building in my own self. Sorry, I'll mute my phone. Oh, okay. Clearing all of those things. And that belief cannot clear yet. It says, I can't have what I really want because if I do, it says having this belief makes it so that I'm not to blame when I don't get what I really want. This is the excuse that I use to make it okay that I don't have what I really want. So it can't clear yet. It says if I clear this belief, then I am to blame for not living my dreams. If I have this go through, then I am the one that is guilty for not getting what I really want. Okay, so now it can start to clear. So go ahead and imagine a pillar of light going around you and breathe it in. And this pillar of light is going to grace you with this new understanding of how to feel safe to get what you really want. Okay, breathe that in. I am safe to get what I really want. It is safe for me to pursue the things that I really want. It is safe for me to know what I really want. It is safe for me to act in ways that will allow me to get the things that I really want. Okay, now go ahead and tap on your forehead and do some good deep breaths. and we are releasing these old beliefs of it is not safe for me to have what I really want. I cannot allow myself to have what I really want. Releasing that as much as it can release at this time with just this first image. If you need to, you can pause here, but that's looking pretty good to me. You can pause here and keep breathing that out. You may have some emotions come up about all of this. And that is good, and you should feel them so that they can leave. And once they are fully felt, they will go. Okay, the second image is of a Frankenstein type of monster, and obviously this is representing us, our internal selves, and this monster is so sad, but more than that, it is terrified to be seen, and it says, I can't have what I really want, because if I got the things that I truly desire, then people would know who I really am. And it says, I'm ashamed of what I really want, and I'm ashamed of what I really want. I'm ashamed of what I really want says about me. And I'm ashamed to think about what other people would think about me if they saw me achieve my desires and if they knew that that was what I really wanted. I'm ashamed of my desires, and I'm ashamed of my desires because of what they say about me and what they indicate about who I am. There's a fear of judgment of, it actually says not really of others, but judgment of the self. Oh, a fear of others judging the self. Okay. And fear of the self judging the self. Fear of how much I myself would judge myself if I got what I really wanted, if I knew that other people knew what I really wanted. So it can't clear yet. There's a lot of shame and anger and self-resentment and guilt and bitterness. And it says, I disgust myself with what I really want. The things that I really want make me unworthy. I am unworthy because of what I want. And up comes a whole bunch of different things that people feel guilty about wanting, like money and financial security and a bigger house and maybe a romantic relationship that exists or that's in a better place. Just all of these different things that if we all took a step back, maybe we would see that actually those are not bad things to want, but we can kind of get ourselves worked up into these places of guilt for wanting more than what we have, or sometimes we can get caught up in false beliefs about different things like having that bigger house or making more money, or is it right to want a relationship so badly or to want a better relationship so badly, this kind of thing. And so there's just a lot of guilt and shame about just a whole bunch of different desires coming up. Can't clear yet. A lot of sorrow comes up, crying, sadness, self-rejection, the rejection of others. That first moment when as a child you go and you tell somebody what you really want and they laugh at you. Or they pat you on the head and make you feel like an idiot for wanting it. Like that moment you're like, I'm going to be a paleontologist, artist, astronaut. And your teacher's like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Okay, and then you sit there and say, why does she think my desires are so dumb? Maybe I'm dumb. I can't tell people that I really want to be a paleontologist, artist, astronaut because people are going to think I'm stupid or they're going to tell me I can't. And so all these childhood things of that first moment when we realized that other people thought we were dumb or that we couldn't achieve our goals. So pulling up all those things, I just release them with your breath. You might feel some emotions come up and just feel them. Yes, cry if you can. This is the best thing that you can do for yourself, but just release these feelings of shame and guilt, feelings of not being good enough. I'm not good enough to have my desires. I'm guilty of my desires. My desires make me guilty. They mean that I'm stupid. Releasing that. Breathe it out. You can tap, 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 and that will help. Drinking lots of water during this and afterwards will also help flush all of this stuff out. Okay, clearing it out now, breathing out. Oh, excuse me. Breathing out all of those beliefs about I am not worthy of having what I really want. I can't have what I really want. Releasing that, breathing that out, and breathing in through that pillar of white light, this new belief of I can have what I really want. I know what I really want, and I can have it. And I'm not stupid, and I am smart, and I'm allowed to have beliefs and desires that other people don't understand, and it's okay. And they don't have to understand. And I can have what I really want. It is safe for me to have what I really want. Breathe it in. It is safe for me to have what I really want. Breathe it in. Okay, so on my double checking, it says that that should be good. So you can go ahead and if you cross your hands over like this, so your thumbs are down, and then you roll them on up and put them under your chin. This is a really good way to get the left brain and right brain working together. And so you can just curl them up to your neck like this and just take a few minutes to just breathe in and out. Very slowly in through the nose, out through the mouth. Imagining yourself growing roots down into the center of the earth and out 5 miles in all directions. I would recommend watching this every day for at least 7 days in a row, just to see what difference it makes in your life. And I would recommend that while you do that, that for that week, you keep a journal where you write about what you really want and what's holding you back from getting what you really want. And I urge you to do that. And then I urge you to contact me and let me know how this exercise goes for you and what changes you notice yourself making. You deserve to have what you really want. You deserve to have what you really want, and you can have what you really want. And I want you to have what you really want. That is what I want for you. So that's it for tonight. I hope you have a great day.